The first meeting in the new season kicks off tomorrow at the Valley, and no doubt some good horses will be making their return to the track. Rainman, spring's certainly in there, isn't it?
Absolutely, Benny. It's one of my favourite meetings, the Mackenzie Stakes Day meeting. It means that spring racing is really just about here. And I think tomorrow we've got a really intriguing card. There's a few horses I quite like at a nice price in just about every race on the card. So hopefully we can steer the punters into a few winners for tomorrow afternoon.
Race 6 in the first leg of the quaddie is the listed McMahon's Dairy Mackenzie Stakes over 1,200 metres. And Rainman, which of these 3-year-olds have piqued your interest?
Benny, the market suggests it's a race in two here between Jigsaw and Halal. And I do agree. I do think they are the clear standouts. If I'm going to pick one, though, it is Jigsaw. I think he's really well placed to return to winning form here. Was beaten as a short price favourite at the Valley last up. I think there was still a fair bit of merit in that performance. I would definitely not be sacking him off that effort. I think Benny Mellon can ride him aggressively from barrier 9. He'll make his own luck right on the speed there. While I think Halal, based on its racing pattern, will be in the second half of the field. I think he's probably better over a bit further than 1,200 metres as well. So I just think that Jigsaw, with that fitness edge, just with that being ahead in the run, does have the advantage here. But I definitely think it's a race in two. I'm going to play it quite skinny in the quaddie here, Benny. Just number 1 Jigsaw and number 4 Halal. I'd be surprised if they're not finding out the finish.
Next up is the Vet Handicap over 2,040 metres, and I'm with Grand Promenade here from the Kieran Marr and David Eustace team. Grand Promenade's had an awesome prep this time in and hasn't finished further back than second from 6 starts. And while I do think this may just be a tick over run for him stepping back and trip, I think his class will carry him a long way. He has to lump the 58.5 kilos here and give his stablemates weight, but he galloped really well here on Tuesday morning, and I think he deserves to be the top seed. In the quaddie, I'll go with number 2 Actau, number 3 Grand Promenade, number 9 Harder Passance, and number 10 Starcaster.
Benny, race 8 is the Carline Stakes, another one of the feature races on the card, and there are some of the fastest horses in the country set to zoom around the 1,000 metres at the Valley. Very much looking forward to it. Horse I've landed on top is a genuine Valley specialist, Ancestry. 3 wins at the Valley from as many starts, and he's just got speed to burn, this horse. There's no doubt he's one of the fastest sprinters in the country. He's developed a really excellent relationship with jockey Michael Poy. I think rides the Valley just about as well as anybody. So I think Michael Poy will let a fast horse run fast here in the form of Ancestry, and he'll prove too speedy for the rest of this field. Miss Albania, I definitely think, is the danger. Been really well backed early in Ladbrokes betting market, so it's definitely the main danger for me. But I think Ancestry might just be too speedy for its rivals here. So once again, I'm going to go pretty skinny in the quaddie here. I think this is a genuine race in 2. Number 1 Ancestry and number 6 Miss Albania.
The last race on the card is the Cox Plate multi-membership handicap over 1,500 metres, and I'm with the Ladbrokes Cox Plate nominee here in De Graves. De Graves looked the part but raced greenly on debut in his Australian debut at Flemington, and had he run much straighter there, he would have won by much further. He now gets Jamie Carter steer from barrier 4, which is never a bad thing, and I think they can sit in the 1-1 and prove too good for this grade. This horse boasts strong form around Armoury overseas, and hopefully with victory, Team Williams will reconsider returning to the Valley to gain a Ladbrokes Cox Plate berth in the fan. To round out the quaddie, I'll take number 4 Romancer, number 6 Sovereign Award, and number 11 De Graves. Well, that's a wrap of the quaddie legs, Rainman, but who's your best bet for tomorrow?
Benny, I'm going to try to get the cash nice and early at the Valley tomorrow with race 1, number 1 Zapateo. Horse has recorded 2 wins from its 3 race starts. It just looks like a filly with plenty of talent. She had a really nice turn of foot to finish over the top of her rivals at the Valley last start. And to me, she gives the impression she'll be better suited over further. So I think she's drawn perfectly in barrier 4. Damien Oliver can settle her a bit closer to the speed than he has in recent race starts. I think she can hopefully get us off to an absolute flyer on another big day of racing.
Yep, hopefully she can land the cash for us again. Well, that's our take on the first meeting of the 2021-22 season here at the Valley. Good luck, and we hope to see you trackside soon.